shall emerge triumphant from this world, and through the crucible unscathed pass. When we are poised the wounds of battle to heal, we shall remember those who died in mass. Then shall our trumpets build the glorious song of victory. We scarred our minds around. Oh God, protect us from the hidden pitfall. Guide all our movement lest we go astray. Give us the strength to hear the humanist call, to give and not to count their cost each day. Make this climb a land of righteousness.
I got nigh. Respect to the Most High. Yeah. Biafra, the rising sun. Can you hear me now? Woo!
Everywhere in the world, Biafrans are fighting for freedom. Freedom, yeah. Biafrans, we know what we want. Biafrans, we know what we need. All we want is Biafra. All we need is Biafra. Our leader tell us the truth. Now we know who we are. Cause our flying is killing Biafra. Yoruba looking for 10%. The world are keeping silent. They are killing our people.
No more Nigeria. The amalgamation is over. All we need is Biafra.
I'm not saying this because I'm a Biafra, but I'm thinking of the life we lose every time that killing innocent people, yeah, raping our women, yeah. Who doesn't know about the 10%? Who doesn't know about the oil well? House of Fulani is killing Biafra. Yoruba is looking for 10%. The world are keeping silent. All we want is Biafra. We want to go home. Biafra.
Biafra, land of the rising sun. There was good and evil and we chose good.
Yenegwa is calling Biafra. Anani saying Biafra. Ogoja is saying Biafra. Yenegwa is saying Biafra. Urobo is saying Biafra. Shekiri is saying Biafra. We want to go home. We want the freedom. We want to go home.
Yes, sir, once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, people of conscience around the world, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra Extra, and we're streaming live through Biafra Human Right and Freedom Radio, platform that is being anchored by Dr. you come from before, who rules from about 30. One day we shall. I take the liberty this moment to acknowledge members of the Biafra Nation Alliance, members of the de facto customary government of Biafra headed by Alhaji Asare Dokubo and Deputy Sister Rita Nebogo, and of course the platform that has created the privilege, the opportunity for different pro-Biafran groups to come together, and of course irrespective of our ideology, the mindset behind the very movement we lead, one thing is unique about all, and that is everyone is there to protect the overall interest of their people. I acknowledge members of the parliament, the executives, and of course the people of Biafra who have a share reason why they must keep fighting until Biafra is restored. I acknowledge men and women out there who choose to identify with us in this struggle. Most of you are Biafrans, but it's not your style. You just can't get involved openly. But then from behind, you're doing what you're supposed to do, because it's going to take all of us to save all of us to identify with us in this struggle. We thank all of you this evening. And of course, without wasting much of our time, I still remain George ONYIBE, and I hail from Agbo Anyoma Province, Delta State, Biafra land. This evening we must proceed to begin to tell our people this truth, begin to speak this word, because with every confidence assurance, one way or the other, we're almost at the last bus stop. Our topic this evening is simply titled, "The reason why Nigeria is created is tied to the activities surrounding her existence." The reason why Nigeria is created is existence. I thank the Almighty Creator, because without Him projecting us, without Him leading us into revelation, without Him giving the mind to be able to see beyond the planks of mind, only God knows what would have happened to us as a people as we speak. I give Him all the praise, I give Him all the glory, and of course nobody will share this glory with Him. He alone will do that. As we all know, there are reasons behind every activities on earth, and it is to our position in life. Everything that happens on earth, there is a reason. If you do not take proper advantage, if you do not consider these reasons, I can tell you, you may eventually not have the best out of life. We must understand that when the rain falls, it is for a reason. So many reasons why the rain falls. To some people, it's planting season, and then so others, it's just to balance equation. And then to some, the weather is still hot somewhere along the line. There are many reasons, but it favors each and every one based on the reason they know. When you do something, there is a reason. Today we are agitating for Biafra. All of us want Biafra, but the reason behind what we want is different. Not until you understand it, you will be jumping up and, oh, we are looking for Biafra, all of us are looking for Biafra. No. And of course, for you to go to school, there is a reason. I have never wanted or had it in mind that I was going to school, so when I graduate and then I gain employment, a very meaningful one, and then I live large. It's never been in my mind. I do wish for those days. And so the reason why we even went to school in the first place is best known to us. What am I trying to make you understand? Anything we do, there is a reason. And to find out the reason behind whatever is happening to you or whatever you are happening to, it then help you create a foundation that will enable you sustain the pressure and surmount the challenges in the end. We're coming back to Nigerian state. There is a reason why Nigeria was created. And I have pointed out to you that this reason is characterized. It is evidenced by the activities of the things that happens in Nigeria on daily basis. And so those who are working closely will know the reason why Nigeria exists. In a non-shell, Nigeria simply exists for commercial benefits for the imperialists. Nothing more, nothing less. Nigeria was never created so the Fulani man rule me and then claim he is what he is not. Nigeria was never created so Yoruba can get 10% and then when they see the truth they will not talk about it. Nigeria was not created so that Nnamdi Kanu can come and rubbish us and tell us Biafra, 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 and then they kill our people. No. It is simple for economic benefit for the imperialists. In this case of Nigeria, the British government. It is characterized from every activity that has taken place in the Nigerian state from inception. But the most unfortunate thing for our people is that in a time like this, instead of us to focus on the reason behind the creation of one Nigeria, Nigeria has eventually succeeded in keeping us on the angle where we can be destroyed. Self-defense. Today, if you are careful, if you are meticulous enough to look at activities on Facebook as it concerns us as a people, of course, don't and so when you go on Facebook now, what you see is supposedly Biafran agitators under Nnamdi Kanu. They are now busy defending themselves. Oh, Reverend Father have said it. Oh, Fulani is the unknown God. When they kidnap, they go and settle police on the checking point. Oh, we must stop war in our land. IPOB under Nnamdi Kanu now, instead of putting the energy and resources into pushing harder like other pro-Biafran group, what are they doing? Now they want to defend themselves. They have left you on a defensive angle. A very bad place to be. But you are the reason. You are the reason. Because you brought Biafra agitation almost to her knee. Because you forgot the reason why you are here in the first place. A woman was arrested in Imo State a few hours ago. And she was confessing. They come to meet in her house, make call where to go and kidnap, where to go and kill. She knows where they keep their gun and everything. IPOB, come and make this one trend. You see, the people God will start to punish in the name of Biafra are all the men of God, all the politicians, all the ignorant people, all the wise, deliberate, wicked people, all of you who think for one reason, financial benefit, sentimentally, emotionally attached, you choose to get involved in matter greater than you. May the Almighty man of God. BBC was asking him what happened. He started by telling you it's not iPunk. I didn't see iPunk. Did the BBC ask you if he saw iPunk? Already we know how Nnamdi Kanu flew. Now go on Facebook. They are busy trying to defend themselves. Oh, everybody will commit crime. They will say it's IPOB. Oh, everybody will commit crime. They will blame it in IPOB. Thank God. Who are you people deceiving? In as much as I can never support one Nigeria, in as much as I can never support Fulani headsmen terrorizing our land, I know their signature. We know their signature. Unknown gunmen. IPOB, come and praise unknown gunmen now. Yeah, unknown gunmen went evangelism. So all of you have been praising Fulani headsmen all this while. time Nnamdi Kanu and his bingos were praising unknown gunmen, and supposedly all of you knew unknown gunmen were Fulani. So does it mean there are cross section of Biafrans that we can allow Fulani to kill and then we praise them? Let us stop deceiving ourselves. The moment Nnamdi Kanu put law into this struggle, that is the moment God stopped him. He's no longer working for Biafra. I think Simeon Ekpa and the other idiots now, they are showing their nakedness on Facebook. They are running gradually. They don't know. Very soon they will show you Nnamdi Kanu picture sleeping with small girls in America. Every minute is in America. Every minute. Go and find out Nnamdi Kanu, the last appointed media representative. What is the name of the girl? We detailed the girl, see everything. The first place she worked in her life is IPOB. Nnamdi Kanu media assistant. Very pathetic. All of you will disgrace yourself. And so what are you doing on Facebook? When we are supposed to follow the main issue, the main problem that ails us as a people, you are busy defending yourself. Oh, we didn't kill anybody. Oh, we are doing like this. Oh, where is Akowara? Where is Akowara? Banished from IPOB Anambra State. Where are they? Could they talk? Could they talk? Where is Chimobi Okafor? Will she be there? Oh, we are going to Brussels. Go, let them poison you. You think we are going to make you like us? When I come, I say, my people, you see, it is true, we know. Nobody puts me in a defensive angle. When we are supposed to boldly declare Biafra, Punk of Nnamdi Kanu is there putting the whole Biafra on a defensive angle, and you people cannot see it. Before we go and look at tackle it, let us expose some of these atrocities, because it's making us lose focus. One of the things I learned from my boss, a man I worked with some time ago, he said, see, don't let anybody put you in a defensive angle. It was then we had a contract with the Nigerian airport, Port Harcourt then, from Lagos, and I worked for that company. And when we charge of the construction there, they call him Engineer Obegi. He entered into argument with my boss. Almost 30 minutes, both of them were yelling at each other. Engineer Obegi insisted it has to be like this, and Nat insisted no, it must be like this. And I know my boss is not a troublesome man. I know there is a reason why this man insisted, and I watched them patiently. And after like 30 minutes of yelling at each other, arguing and dragging, the engineer in charge of fan calmed down and said, it's okay, Mr. Nathaniel, it's okay, how do we move on? And then my boss said, this is how we should move on. And after the man left, my boss said, see, if you see big men, watch how they roll. They will make mistake. Their target is to put you on a defensive mode. He said the moment you allow yourself to be placed on a defensive mode, you will never get the privilege to tell people your own version of the whole story. If you let them put you on a defensive mode with every evidence that abounds that Nigeria is an evil enclave and a center of iniquity, Nnamdi Kanu is dragging Biafrans into a defensive mode. So what we are supposed to come here and do is say, oh, no, we dey kill, Biafrans don't kill, Biafrans we are holy people, Biafra we are not terrorists. Oh, but is that necessary? Is that necessary? Now look at where we are, on defensive mode. Just go and look at them. Oh, Chike Joseph say, oh, does Chike Joseph pronounce his village name? I'm from Ihioma Bundi Ebe. Very pathetic. Now they have succeeded in putting you on a defensive mode, and in that case you will not have the opportunity to tell the world what you are talking about. IPOB so wanted to destroy everything about Biafra restoration. Don't look at them. Oh, release our leader. You must release our leader. We no go gree release our leader. You cannot say release our leader. Oh, thank God the Reverend Father have told you. Hey, this is a primate or primitive of God have told you, hey, well, it's not Fulani herdsmen. That is what they are doing. Nigeria have put you in a defensive angle. Continue defending yourself. Defend that which is defendable, because we are looking for Biafra. What a shame. But you forgot the reason why we came here. You forgot the reason would have brought us here. You forgot the reason that all these things happening. This is the expiring moment. It's ending already. Everybody know the truth. I was in a conversation with a brother today who come from another ethnic nationality within the Biafran territory, and he was telling me about what happened. He read petrochemical engineer, and he told me how he couldn't get a job even in his own community. The majority of the people who work there, all of them are Yoruba. And then he began to mention, and these are people who don't like Biafra. These are a group of people who don't want you to divide their one Nigeria. And so I listened as a one Nigerian brother. He analyzed and analyzed. When he analyzed, I chip in. When he analyzed, I chip in. When he analyzed, I chip in. He was like looking at me. So you people are aware of all these things? I say, my brother, we are aware. So what do? He said, but the truth is that we have been pushed to the wall. And you see, now we are at the wall. There is nowhere to fall back to. He said the next thing that will happen is that we are going to bounce back. And so every pressure that has been mounted upon us as a people, there is nowhere to fall to anymore. He that is down fears no fall. Nowhere to fall to again. What do you think will happen? All this hulo balo all of you are causing is going to boomerang. Just embrace yourself for the impact. And so there is no need putting yourself on a defensive angle. If you were serious fighting to save your people from a particular threatening danger, as an instrument of salvation, you are supposed to keep hammering on the main issue. We already know that Fulani herdsmen is not our problem to get Biafra now. We already know that to get this Biafra is not even our governors. We already know that the problem with us now is in Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. That is the problem. And for me to tell you, oh, Fulani Janjaweed is it, but they've been doing this all this while. If the death of over 10 million Biafrans, innocent women and children, could not put fear in us, so we shut up, what are they going to do? So what do? We keep telling you the problem is in Nnamdi Kanu. Ask him what did he see delivered and documented. Look at your cinema doing expose. He's showing you picture of Nelly Ofegbu naked. But then come to think about it, a woman, as a mother who have been in love, let's take it that way, and out of love and for the sake you trust a man, you decide to be free with that man. I've been in a relationship. I'm not an angel, just that I choose to live by the integrity my father taught me, even when it hurts me. And then a girl I'm in love with, for some reason allow me to have access to her nude, and then I crucify her. I'm not a fan of Nelly Ofegbu. All of them were hired by Nnamdi Kanu to mess up everything we are doing. But Simeon Ekpa, you are not a moral man. That is the last thing you can do. Displaying a picture of a look at all of you, confuse people. You are living the very problem that has kept us on our knee. You are exposing, and bingos are just oh, he's going to respond again, he's exposing Nelly, oh, it's a Photoshop, it's not Photoshop. Why would you do that? They do it to your mother, your sister, your daughter. Would you like it? I see some people, they think they are wise. You snap, you begin to blackmail. That is a war between you and heaven. That is a war between you and heaven. There is a limit to what you do to women. There is a limit to what you do to women. You don't understand who you are dealing with. But of course, all of you will have to use your hand and kill yourself. Maka na eji ihe lụnụ mama na ndị ọzọ isi ọnụ kọnọrị ya ghọtanụ. When we are supposed to focus on the reason why Nigeria was created and then antagonize the whole process by every means necessary, we are now on defensive angle. IPOB is busy. It's not we don't kill, we are saving our land, we must continue. As I'm talking to you right now in Benue State, in outdoor community, Igbo community in Benue State, as I am talking to you now, if you see Juju Fulani are doing there, IPONK don't go there. The only thing they go is the one Fulani finish raping, they will rape the remaining one. The one Fulani finish stealing, they will steal the remaining one. And then say, you gotta move, go where? You gotta move, go where? You gotta ignore him. Do you know how we broadcast? You be idiots. That IPOB today, now all of you are champion. Go and ask Bright Chimezie. We started broadcasting inside moto. Idiots everywhere. Today you people are inside their condition broadcasting. We are formidable. Una no get sense. Like this, don't allow them to put you on a defensive mood or angle. Make sure you focus on that very instrument of your undoing, because we have a long way to go. Election is by the corner and everybody is making effort. A lot of story going on. Nigeria is simply created for economic benefit of the creator, and the only way to sustain this abominable entity is to keep interfering in those following areas. When they created Nigeria, the sole purpose is economic benefit, and because that is what they want, they have to do three things. If we stand hard and fight these three systems, we won't be talking about Biafra here. When I sit back, I see strategies and plans we can carry out. Just make a move. Everything here, the chance abaye ya chane akologo ya sohi yendi no popo scatter na ele ko was onye ola asomishine lishine die. But what are we doing? We are doing talent display. We are creating God. Very bad. Did is to hijack the powerhouse by manipulating election results. It's election time again. Some group of Nigerians are coming to take over our life, mortgage the future of our people 8 years. You vote for them 4 years. The moment they are in office, since they have the privilege of going another second tenure, the rest assured they will make sure they create the atmosphere that will not allow any other contestant to move them out. So once they are in, they're going to give you 8 years. Buhari take 8 years of our lives. When Buhari came into power, bag of rice, foreign rice for that matter, is sold for 8,000 naira. Those rice we used to reject, like his local rice, the cheapest one now is sold for 24. And so to get those foreign rice of 8,000 naira, you got to hold about 48 to 52,000 a bag of rice. Shia Baba, Buhari is doing well. And then another old man, maybe Tinubu will be the next president of Nigeria. He can't even change his trouser. He depends on people to guide him now. Vibrant young men on social media hitting the stream. Oh, Jagaban must rule. It is Yoruba tongue. Give Jagaban chance. Una know the Nigeria. All of una know the shame. Just take for a moment. And look at the set of people coming to be your president. Are they not supposed to retire to their village and begin to see how they can organize their community? Article for president. Now look at the crop of them. Look at all of them from Buhari to Obasanjo. Just look at all of them. They took over the affairs of the nation even as young as 23. And you are 23, you are eating indomie, they are taking care of you. You are one Nigeria, and you are saying Nnamdi Kanu bingo. You will come on my platform and insult me. These things make me angry. Go and look at Obasanjo, Buhari, Diabo, Babangida, all of them. They took over the affairs of this nation when they were not even educated, illiterate. Maximum 30. Look at you, 30 years. You are still writing WAEC, dragging, looking for somebody of 200 years to vote for. Is Buhari not up to 400 years? Is Tinubu not up to 600 years? But how will you understand? These are first thing the imperialists did. Made them to create Nigeria. They need to engage 3 processes. And once they have perfected his method, your subjugation remains internal. They have just political power. They've not been able to see a reliable breed that will take over. And so these old men must continue ruling Africa. Very loyal old men. Loyal to the very instrument of our undoing. This time they tell you, our one Nigeria, our one Nigeria. It's not for them. It is for the creators of one Nigeria. That is what they live for, not you. And so every other person there is compromised. But of course, I will not say it just like that. And so when we are saying, oh, vote Peter Obi, vote Koko, vote this one, vote that one, you can never get the truth. And I borrowed that same idea, that same revelation from the Ninas. And they say don't go and vote. There is a reason. After all, if you like, vote. If you don't like, don't vote. But there is a reason. These people understand that. Look at this angle. Look at this angle of our subjugation. Disassociate. But of course, all of us need to be wrong and all of us need to be right. Somewhere we will get home. I'm very sure of that. What do they have to do? They hijacked, they rigged the very first election of Nigeria. British government rigged Nigeria election. British government rigged Nigeria election. British government rigged Nigeria election because they want criminal to be in power. They want lunatic to be in power. They want loyalists to be in power. So what do? They rigged the election. So they can still control your life as they are doing today. Let's just have a listen to some of this clip.
It's always been thought that violence and corruption during elections in Nigeria are homegrown problems. Things that Britain tried hard to prevent by upholding a system of fair and honest democracy before granting the country independence in 1960.
Look, we are not kids. We are mature people and the country is immature. We are giant of Africa.
But according to our document, the unpublished memoirs of a former British colonial officer, London's parting gift was, in reality, a lesson in how to rig the polls and deceive the people.
This is a story of evil committed by kind, nice, decent British politicians. They sought to keep Britain from bankruptcy and found a solution.
Towards some of their country's new democratic institutions. And in January 1960 on his way to South Africa to make his famous speech, warning that a wind of change was blowing through the continent, the British Prime Minister, Harold Macmillan, stopped off in Lagos to give the Nigerian Parliament some pearls of wisdom from the world's longest-standing democracy.
So long as we value the freedom of speech, freedom to express our opinions, I know of no better system than a fairly elected parliament for giving people the sort of government they want.
Those who got in the way were innocent, like the colonial peoples, but both had to be dealt with quite harshly.
Back in the 1950s, Harold Smith, an idealistic young Oxford graduate, was settling into life as a British colonial official in the Nigerian capital Lagos, with his wife Carol and a young daughter. Important regional elections were to be held that year, followed by a national poll 3 years later, just ahead of independence. Harold had his part to play in the preparations, drawing up new laws aimed at ensuring that Britain left Nigeria an orderly and stable place. But his faith in the integrity of the project was soon to be shattered.
In 1956, I was in Lagos on the staff of the Ministry of Labour when I received the secret file which had a minute which ordered me to get involved in the regional elections which were taking place. It told me to take all the vehicles of the Ministry of Labour, all the staff, the clerical staff, and as many senior staff as I could find, to act on behalf of the Minister. And the chap was called Festus ONYIBE, and carry out the ministers, the appointing ministers' instructions, and get
appointed Minister of Labour. He was also treasurer of one of Nigeria's main political parties, the NCNC, which had its power base in the east. Harold Smith says he was shocked to be asked to interfere in the election on behalf of the NCNC candidates standing for seats in the Texas constituency.
Now, it's quite a very long audio. But of course, you can hear Harold Smith telling you that it came to him as a shock when he was asked to manipulate Nigerian election, the first election before independence, the first election that gave birth to Igbo coup, the same election that subjugated today, the same election that is taking over our life, the same election. You are jumping up and down, but they have been decided in Britain. They told him, look at all these big men who are holding the money for us, put all of them in power. And each time you can say Igbo coup, Igbo coup. Why are you people not telling us all this story? What would they tell you? Oh, vote P2B, oh, vote Atiku, oh, vote Mamandawura, oh, vote Mbabangburumbo, vote all of them. But the people who runs our life are there already. I have a problem. This is where it started. And it's going to remain like that. If we solve this problem, presenting free and fair election. This happened even before we were born, but it did repeat itself recently. Britain did this one, the first election ever in Nigeria before even independent. British government rigged it, and just the election that brought in Buhari into office, Obama, President of America, chased Goodluck out of office. The only man I should say in my lifetime who won free and fair election, they chased him out. And do we say America is part of our problem, or they want their own 10% like Yoruba people? But how can we protect this angle when our supposedly leader, after their 8 years, and what they are going to steal from our coffers, and then impoverishing generation after generation? And today all of you are left on a defensive angle. It's our governor, they are evil. It's our governor. Is it our governor that told British to mess up the whole system? It's our governor. We know the corruption that took place in Buhari and Haji Shehu Shagari government. I beg your pardon. Who suffered for those corruption? They locked him up, but Buhari was free there in their Fulani territory. Why can't we get it? How do we solve this problem?
We are busy saying, oh yes, IPOB is formidable. We are going to destroy. We are in charge. We will protect our people. My happiness is that we are waiting for all of you. You will be disgraced one after the other. I am prophetically telling you, all of you, both your native doctor, all of you, you will understand that I, Judge ONYIBE, I am the ungifted. I don't have my own power. He that must come to equity must come with clean hand. Except everything you said we did, except you are not deceiving our people, then you shall triumph. But if you have sworn on the wings of deceit to certificate on the blood of those who have died, in the name of Biafra, all the enwero misi kange buo, enwero maja kansi kanto, owosisi ekpere toto kanye ekpere ndi ojo. Otonomaja no anugo. We not listen any of you. Maybe why are you doing this? You know the problem. You ignore the problem. You want to enslave us first of all before you focus on the problem. My brain, you are not serious. Honestly, you are not serious. You are weak. You are wicked. And so today, you'll be here running up and down. Go online, let us vote. Go online. But there are people who have decided who rules us and enslave us, put chain on our neck in another 8 years. All of you who are 32 years, after the tenure of this new slave master, you shall be 40 years. Those of you who are 40 years, after the tenure of this next slave master, you shall be 80 years. Rubbish. And then how many lifetimes do you have? We knew this. By the time we say boycott the election, it was going to pay off. Let them give or impose the British government to come and rule us. Let them bring Kastangura governor to come and rule us. But we were going to drive our message back home. These are how serious people fight. But we fought very hard. We put our blood in this thing. Only at the dying moment, one idiot, one lunatic call on and they cannot come out and say all our terms and conditions haven't been met. They haven't seen our elders, and then our terms and conditions haven't been met, delivered and documented. Is that not where you are? And you can't ask him, my guy, what did they see? What did they deliver? What did they document? And an idiot are coming to talk here. Shame on all of you. And so Nigeria is created for economic benefit, but there are strategies of sustaining this very evil nation. And now we are at this junction again. It is going to happen again. The future of our people will mortgage another 8 years. Let us be reasonable. Let us be wise. Number 2, the impoverishing community from which they steal from. Now, the moment they have control over the hem of affair in your supposedly country, they control it. They decide who lives and who die. When something happens, you see British government under BBC, they just come forward and say, yes, we have seen that Igbo people are wicked. Some of the Igbos supported the fact that Igbo are wicked, and then that we have to kill the Igbo. But when we are killing them, we're going to leave some Igbo. And then the whole world will say, yes, so Igbo are wicked, Igbo are evil, Biafra evil. BBC has spoken. Or CNN will come out and say, oh, it's true, we will avoid them. And then another will come. You don't just antagonize them. What did they do to Pastor Chris? You said there is Ebola, or is it Ebola or COVID-19? And then Pastor Chris said nothing like COVID-19. What did you do? You would have called him as advanced and intelligent individual you say you are, and say, my man, this thing you are saying could endanger the health of many more people. And with your statutes, you should not be doing this. Now, come to think about it, why do you think there is no COVID-19? And then maybe Pastor Chris, out of extended knowledge, divinely speaking, will tell them, this is why I say so, this is why I say so. Am I saying it's right or it's wrong? No. attitude. That is how it ends. And what did they do? We shut down your TV, we shut down your satellite, you are banned from preaching, you are this one, you are that. Why are we not talking about Ebola now? COVID-19 rather. It's not COVID-19 now in Ukraine and Russia. Rubbish. Why are they not wearing nose masks in Ukraine and Russia? And then what is the agenda then? No, you don't got to talk it to. They're going to shut you down. But the world is advancing. And the more we age, the more we go forward, the more technology increases. Despite anything, people know the truth. You can fool some people sometimes, but you cannot fool the people all the time because they see the light already. So what do? What is their next strategy? The very community they are stealing these resources from, they impoverish you. Like I was saying, when I was having that conversation with a brother, I told him, he was telling me, in my community, no road, no light, no this, no that. I said, it's not only your community. It's all over the world. Outside Europe, America, I'm sure it does in those advanced nations anyway. The moment they discover oil, unquote, and gas in your community, this is what you will get in compensation. The first thing they do is they go into your community, they look for all the hopeless people in your community, ONYIBE according to Yoruba, look for all the good smoker, and they will tell them they are the one they are going to bargain with. They call them to one corner, take them to a nightclub. I said, man, we discovered oil in your community. And we know your elders will not allow us to tap these resources, but we want you to represent us. Talk to your elders. We will empower you because of your future will be bright. Let's just have this access to this oil. And what do? And we will go and meet elders. Company want to come our land. Oh, they need this oil. We must. Elders will say no. Let us know the negative impact of this oil exploration. Let us know what will be our benefit. Let us discuss on how they can compensate the owners of the land, and so on and so forth. And then the oil company will know that if we go through this process, we're going to spend a lot of our profit on trying to settle inconsequential, irrelevant individual. And so what do? They say, we told you. Now what I think we should do is we will empower you. We'll give you lawyer, we'll give you AK-47, we'll build you, protect you, protect your people. Let's do this thing. And so why you think, oh, they won't drill oil, they've exchanged gun. You see gun, it's everywhere. If you have oil well in your community, you can receive artificial light temporarily. Once in a while they can dash you 5,000. They will even make you lazy and useless. You want to get it? It's not only in one place. Go to any community where you have oil. Forget about all those money they give you. Oh, they pay you 5,000, they pay you 1 million, they pay you 100. Some community they pay them fine money. They use it to buy jeans. The people who are paying you those money are stealing your resources and dash you stipend. And you can even kill your whole village to collect this 1,000. Rubbish. And what are we doing about it? How do we stop it? How many people supposedly from oil producing community have oil well? How many of you? When they don't drill and sure you know they come out again, they give you. Use and do cover up, they do fire. Is that the life we're supposed to live? But of course, as far as this entity exists, it will remain that way. We will continue to resist. We're not very sure we have what point. But how do we do that now? China Sanwo-Olu and IPOB are looking for community to destroy and label it on Fulani herdsmen. China Sanwo-Olu and Nnamdi Kanu group of criminal company are looking for who to call Botoa. China Sanwo-Olu and Nnamdi Kanu and Chike Doziem, all those Yahoo freedom fighters, they are looking for who to blame for their rubbish. Nonsense. The earlier you know, the better. Nigeria is never created to favor Yoruba. It never created to favor Hausa. They took advantage. It's not theirs. You don't see what happened in Solomon's time? 2 women gave birth to 2 children. And one of them lost hers in the night and then stole the other one's child. And when Solomon said, what do we do with the living child? Should I divide it so you take one and you take the other part? But the one who the baby does not belong to, yes, my king, divide it. Divide it. Divide the baby. And then when the baby is divided, he's dead. But the true mother, for the love of mother, could not stand the pain, the agony of seeing her child part into 2. And he said, my king, don't kill this child. Just give it to that woman. Because she believes in faith. She believes in prosperity. One way or the other, the truth is going to come. Very slow. It may not come on time. But slowly, steadily, certainly, it will come to pass. And so Yoruba will start somewhere along the line, at all. And so we have to remain in one Nigeria. Very painful anyway. We know the areas to focus on. But what are we doing? IPOB is even rejoicing. Oh, they have not paid a Bubago. A Bubago is on the run. No, it's IPOB that is not on the run. Oh, a Bubago have run. No more payments. IPOB is your turn. Kill Igbo people. Kill all the whole Igbo people. IPOB. Kill Ananda Kanu. Kill them. You are God, Emperor. Kill all the whole Igbo people to prove a point that will never be. And people must know this truth and let it set us free once and for all. And the third thing they do, aside hijacking power, rigging your election, bastardizing the whole judicial process, and if they don't do that, the next thing they need to do, in fact it's a must, they does it, is to empower mediocrity to take over the affairs of the country. They empower mediocrity to rule you. Is it not happening every day? I come across a video and I think we need to look at it so that we understand when we talk about empowering mediocrity, some level of really hopeless individual. Just listen.
Regarding the statement by Mr. President addressing the governors, that there should be reciprocity. The reciprocity in this respect means give the governors free hand to choose their successors in their respective states. And likewise,
Buhari gave every governor the privilege to choose their successor, not you voting for them. Anambra, for instance, it looks to me that it is William Biano that choose Soludo. He said there is a full he said that Buhari allowed every governor in Nigeria to choose their successor. And then you are let us vote. I didn't say it. I'm only throwing more light on it. And now, having done that, it is important that they reciprocate by allowing Buhari to choose his own successor. Let me try and be patient so that we can look at what Fulani man is telling you. He's even telling you that you don't have sense if you think what Buhari said is not right. Very bad. Very bad. And I want to wish our people will learn to focus on the real issue and stop beating about the bush. Let's continue.
Regarding the statement by Mr. President addressing the governors, that there should be reciprocity. The reciprocity in this respect means he gave the governors free hand to choose their successors in their respective states. And likewise, they should not interfere with his choice of his own successor. And I think that is only fair. The fairness meaning he has started a program from 2015, and some of these programs would last until well after this administration. So it's only sensible that Mr. President be allowed to choose somebody he believes would continue with what he has started already. And the question of asking questions too early as who is it that Mr. President has in mind, I think is too early to ask. So in a few days, very few days, under a week, we will all know that person.
So while let us vote this, let us vote this, Buhari have told you, Fulani have told you, British government have told you in a claim terms that yes, allow Buhari to choose his successor. This is now the throne. They are on top of the throne. And what are we going to do? We are busy here attacking each other. We are busy here trying to point to the truth that already exists and glaring before all of us. We are here trying to be God. We are here trying to claim relevance. We are here trying to say, oh, we love our people. We are defending our people. Very unfortunate. Our house is on fire and we are busy chasing rabbit up and down. Very unfortunate. These are the kind of people they put, they rule you. You can imagine in a democratic state, the president is telling you, I allow you to choose your successor. Even in a monarchy system, you are not allowed to choose a successor. They have a pattern, have a method that cannot be overruled by any means or any process. And in democratic setting, it should be the same way. But who can challenge this? When the very first example of democracy we received from the imperialists, the colonial gods, was rigged by the same gods. As far as these three instruments have been deployed, you're not going anywhere. They will be there permanently. Your problem will be permanent. Your challenge will be permanent. Your suffering will be permanent until you rise up and begin to antagonize all the process. Justice have your back, and you cannot be faulted even by a mortal. We have to blackmail more of our people before we continue. Is there a need for us to deploy that very stage? Let us look at these three areas. Let's consider our way and position in one Nigeria. There are much beneath that the eye can see. The truth is not even yet be revealed because we are being economical with the truth. But the one you receive, try and make use of it, because Biafra remains our only hope. At this moment, the lines are open. And if you're able to call in before we round up, you're free to do that. The direct line to call is 08065 875555. And you can't access that line, you're free to call in any of my social media platform. Private, I mean, if you're able to call in and make your contribution. It doesn't matter what you have to say, but they keep telling you the truth. One day you will understand the advantage, the benefit of what we have decided to do by taking all this risk. One day you will understand. But what drives us is that we put our blood in this. We put our blood in this. And nobody will change the narratives under our watch. The lines are open and I'll be back
in a minute.
Yo, it's Bonzi Benny J. Just a man from the beat. No. Together we go.
I remember in Biafra when our people were murdered and the killers with impunity. In our freedom we believe in. Yeah. Many years ago.
Good evening, sir. From here, welcome to the program. You're welcome. Go ahead,
Daddy Diokpa ONYIBE, stop crying. Stop crying. You have cried enough for our people to hear. Your cry, even God, devil, Satan is hearing your cry. 7 hours for a year now, you have been trying your best to turn the brain of our people to normal thinking. Since our people, our youth, don't want to come to their senses, stop crying. Our people, Igbo people said, I will speak it in Igbo. Easy, fly that doesn't listen. Listen, follow me. You are doing it, but all of us. Yes. Now, yeah. They want to hear, they will hear. They want to hear, they sing with their eyes. They support, they clapping, they cheering. They are giving to be allowed. We that support this, we witness it. When at this 1967 to 70 group protect our land. They didn't protect our land by killing everybody in the community. They waged a defensive war to save our people from invading enemies, terrorists, Holocaust, and genocidal intention against our people. But for our people, criminality against our people is a matter of time. I know one day our people will rise up and say enough is enough and voice be a thing of will be what we will use that day, because all these people committing this thing from what? That lady, there was a post from Obidio Bienu that I saw today, a lady that was paraded by Nigerian terrorist government, either induced or not induced, but the lady said the truth. It's our people. She know who these criminals They had guns in her house. She is part of it. There is no amount of leniency she may claim that she is not involved that will exonerate her. She is part of it. That is what I'm saying is our people know who are committing this thing and they are shading these people. It's high time they have to come out and say enough is enough, because one day they will fall victim to this. If their colleagues really say them out, Nigerian terrorist government are going to kill them for nothing, for no just cause, because they are not fighting for Biafra. When Biafra agitation was palm front, march on the streets, the Nigerian Army Police are afraid of us, but look at now, they have turned it into criminality. That is why if they kill anybody, no one will question them. In one of my contribution in your program, I said our kings, all the kings, know who their words are. And I keep saying it. They know who their words are, who are in the village, who are not there, who live in the village, but sometimes don't stay in the village for seven days, or even less or more than 7 days. They are part of this. It's high time our kings, if they are not compromised, should stand up and bring and fish these people out if they want their communities to be safe. ONYIBE, stop crying. Obidi, to stop crying. The fly that doesn't hear follows the corpse to the ground. All of them that are committing this thing against our people, we pay dearly. We dearly. I'm not praying for them to repent like you keep praying for them to repent. It's either they repent now and save their life, or they continue and die in the hands of their enemy, because is getting out of hand. I'm not going to talk about the Reverend Father kidnap. What I want to tell you is continue. But for those of you that are afraid to come out to speak, hiding because of calling you saboteur, there's no one that is a saboteur than Nnamdi Kanu, who initiated this calamity in our land. If his brother can be in Abuja hiding while this onslaught is going in our land, if you know that you know who are committing this, go to your king, go to the police, go to security. In our land was not happening until Nnamdi Kanu initiated it. I'm not scared of anybody. I will come out any day, anywhere. Even if I can come to Biafra land now, I will go to the village kings and tell them who initiated this. If they want to believe me, they believe me. If they don't want to believe me, it's up to them. But Nnamdi Kanu initiated this. If you are still supporting Nnamdi Kanu, my brother, my sister, stop. You are derailing Biafra restoration. ONYIBE, stop crying. our people are listening. After your broadcast, after Chidera broadcast, even the one that Obidi did, only that I'm not chance again. Anytime I'm chance, I will come to your program or any of the platform and voice out my anger of what is happening in our land. Enough is enough. For those of you that don't know how to contact Biafra Nation Alliance, Biafran de facto government, Biafran Human Rights and Freedom Radio, you can contact me directly. My number, UK government knows my number. I'm not hiding myself. My number is 075-3641-5024. I repeat, 075-3641-5024. If you are calling from outside UK, just add it, +44 75 3641 5024. Through to Biafra Nation Alliance, Biafra de facto government, Biafra Human Rights and Freedom Radio. You can come online and speak to the broadcasters, make your views known. If you hear or see this criminality, say it out for our people to be safe. For those of you telling sit at home, behind calling me to send you money, I am using this opportunity to tell you, you don't belong to me. I use Biafran Human Rights Radio to announce it to the whole world. My name is Okom Paul Okoronkwo. I come from Alai. Alai is in Bende. Bende is in Umuahia province. And I live in London. Scared of no one. Scared of no one. I'm only scared of God. God is my witness. I will serve Biafrans in truth, honesty. I will not deviate from this truth that I profess, to serve Biafrans with truth and honesty. Anybody who wants to take my life because I'm speaking the truth, you can't. ONYIBE, you said they will try to kill us, but we will know how we will die. I will know how I will die. The enemies will not kill me. The charlatans will not kill me. If God said that I have spoiled my hand in this struggle, let God take my life this night. My people, I'm not warning you, I'm just advising. Listen to these broadcasters, they are not deceiving you. They are only telling you the truth. The truth will set all of us free. Our struggle have been derailed because of want of money, want of fame. But if we can come together as one again, like we did it before, all this nonsense will be a thing of the past. Get your PVCs, join a political party you want to join. We in Biafra Nation Alliance, what we are saying, let us vote in people who have our interest at heart. We are not talking about people who will represent us in Abuja. We want people who have our people at heart, who will serve them in local government, in state houses of assembly. From there, we can tell them this is what Biafrans are looking for. Scotland have done it, Catalonians have done it. If you are using gun, stolen gun, to kill a security agent of the people who is taking your resources, and they will kill you with the resources they are taking from your land. God is on your side. You are a father to us. You keep coming on every day. Even on your studies, you leave your studies. Thank God you have gained your word. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Our father, Dr. Kado, you've been missing in action for a long time. Biafrans want to hear from you. You are inspiration. Madike, Dr. Woke, all of you. I respect all of you. I am not an orator. I don't know how to talk, but I talk. Thank you this night, ONYIBE, for giving me this opportunity. My number is 075-3641-5024. Add it +44 if you are calling from outside. I still remain your brother Okompol. Ndewo.
Thank you very much for joining me this evening. These are some of those Biafrans whose presence has become, and it is the inspiration to what we do. These are men who makes us to believe in Biafra again and again and again. It's not about deception. It's not about lying to our people. It's not about endangering the next generation, mortgaging their future. No. We have a problem. We know this problem. Why are we hesitating in engaging the right process to liberate ourselves? Except to make God out of us. Anyway, it's not going to be it's not going to be a decision this generation will make. He said that we'll do the right thing, and then maybe you continue doing what you are doing. And of course the lines are still open, and when you have access, please do not hesitate to call in. This is your platform. We want to go home. Seeing the problem, we are seeing the problem, and we are busy fighting something that is not supposed to. It's unfair. Who are we doing this to? Who are we doing this to? Let's say caller on WhatsApp. My humble friend, you're welcome to the program. Good evening from here, Hamburg man.
Mazi ONYIBE.
You're welcome to the program.
I just want to thank you for your program. I just want to thank you for your teaching. There is one thing that is always troubling me since they did this 30th Remembrance Day. I know it's not part of your program today. I have learned a lot from your teaching today. So I just want to voice it out. On that day that our daddy in the Lord, that is calling the name, that was the first time. That's my first time hearing the name of those who died in the name of Biafra. I couldn't even bear it. I was so troubled. I said, oh, who bring this plan? Who make this project? Who planned this by having the name of these noble men and women? Since I have never heard that this is this name. The only name I used to hear most of the times is this Chimaobi Okafor and all this, but the veterans, the militants that fought or fight for this struggle, you know, there is something that always in the Bible I'm not a fan of Bible, but the Bible says, call me by my name. And when I hear our Father calling the name of these people, man, and the more you call the name of these people, the more the spirit of them is waking up, the more they are feeling happy, the more they are walking. And let me tell you, the worst thing you will do in life, the worst thing you will do in this life is for you to forget any person that stand or stood for you in the time of problem, in the times of any difficulties. And eventually that person die. And you say, okay, let's move on. And you forget that person. Let me tell you, you are killing that person. The person is already dead. But if you don't remember that person, you are killing. And later, he died or she died. The more you remember him, the more you give him joy or her. I was so happy when Obidi, our daddy, was mentioning the name of these people. I said, child, wow. I just want to appreciate on the behalf of those people who stood and died on this name. Let me say it again. There's one thing the Bible used to say. I am not a fan of Bible, but I too much believe in nature. This is where my belief now. I too much believe in nature, the air, the breeze, the water. The people that plan on this issue, that mention the name of these people, Daddy in the Lord Obidio Benu. Anytime you drink water, you drink life. Anytime you breathe air, you breathe life. Anytime the sun shines, sun gives you strength. I don't know how many people of you that make this plan, that mentioning the name of these people. I just want to appreciate on the behalf of, I don't want to appreciate you for my own behalf. I want to appreciate for the behalf of those who died on this struggle. Another thing, the Bible says David is a man after God's. I am not a fan of Bible, but remember, that means when the Bible says David is a man after God's heart, that means David is working hand to hand to God, with God, sorry. But the Bible went back again. David, you are my son, but your hand is full of blood. Now, in anything blood, anything sharing blood, I'm sorry, I don't know. People say, and people knows me here, anything blood, please, I'm sorry, my hand is not there. Anything sharing blood, my hand is not there. Anything sharing blood, my hand is not there. If there is any due process to follow on this issue of Biafra, I'm okay. I'm okay with it. But I don't know for other people. All hands are not equal. David, you are my son. Biafrans, blood, sharing blood is not in our DNA. Even killing a fowl, sometimes our father used to drive us away before they kill the fowl in December time, in the festival time. Blood, maybe Israel can kill, if they say Israel, if you kill one person, they will kill 20 people or 100 people. It's not in our DNA. So I don't know for other people. Mazi ONYIBE, I thank you very well. I thank for your preaching. I too much love your preaching. If you like, you insult me anyhow. Preaching, I must assure you that people are getting your message. I must assure you. I stand for the truth, and I believe the truth. I believe only truth can lead everybody home. Whether for Biafra, whether for Nigeria, whether for it, your truth can lead you even your own home. Your truth, the truth will lead you. The truth will make your family grow. The truth, if you tell your children the truth, they wake up tomorrow, they still tell their own children the truth. This is what my father told me, and this is what my father told me. I appreciate. I don't know their name, but every people that planned this issue on that 30th man, that people that died, I want to appreciate on their behalf. ONYIBE, this is all I have to say for now.
Thank you.
May the nature guide and protect you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And of course, it is the truth that brought us here, and certainly we must make a way. We must allow this truth to lead us home. Let me play for this audio.
Sometimes I'm around the phone, which is the neck or you to phone back. Until young guy, I'm not there. So like a Japan, I'm not there. Can't believe it. When I'm not there,
so we have 50.
I'm making you I'm there one by one. You know that I have a book of cinema.
I'm in the jab. Stop running about it. Before that, I want something about another day.
That is the voice of a Fulani woman, a non-gunman Fulani woman. I think you heard the Fulani woman or non-gunman. She was apprehended. She is the means of communication for non-gunmen. The canon, and then it's not a punk. It's a Fulani headsman. Look at the woman now, confessing. Oh, Miss Summer, we Miss Summer Kwan they are ravaging Igbo land. And the Kano China Sanwori Chike Dozem, they are ravaging Igbo land. It's not there. It's Fulani. Now, just listen to the voice again. Fulani headsman woman. That woman is a Fulani woman.
Sometimes I'm around the phone, which is the neck or you to phone back. Until young guy, I'm not there. So like a Japan, I'm not there. Can't believe it. When I'm not there,
so we have 50.
I'm making you come and I'm there one by one. You know that I have a book of cinema.
Someone has stopped before that, I want something about another day.
It's obvious. This is not trying to blackmail anybody. This is not trying to talk down on anybody. This is trying to, how can we put ourselves on a defensive angle? When we know the problem, the very instrument of our undoing, we are here deceiving our people. That Fulani woman killing Igbo people, and I believe most of you are very happy.
Very unfortunate. There's a call on WhatsApp. Can you hear me?
I can.
Good evening, my brother.
George ONYIBE.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much for another opportunity given to me to aim of you and also appreciate your wonderful work. My name is to remain our daddy Obienu, everybody who has been contributing positively to see that our journey to our promised land is not being thwarted. And I thank every one of you, most especially you, the anchorman, who has been doing a wonderful work to make sure that we get the truth. And to tell you the facts, we are getting it now, and we are getting it real true. One of our brothers said she stop, stop. But we don't have to stop, because just like I would like to borrow your word, that we have put our life in. Indeed, we have put our life into this journey, and it's a journey of a lot of things have been sacrificed. We have sacrificed a lot. Commitment has been made. Commitment has been made by genuine men. And you think that we can come all this far and we stop on the way? No amount of saboteurs, and no amount of hindrance or stumbling block on the way that will stop us. We have embarked a journey that's supposed to take the people of Israel 40 days, 40 years. It cost them 100 million. They get to where they are going because somebody was in charge. And somebody was in charge of that journey. And that is why it took them that long. So somebody was in charge of this our journey. And the person I believe is more superior than every of everyone of all that are physical in this. He will definitely take us there. We have to forget about those fake supreme leaders, fake supreme masters, fake supreme beings, fake supreme that. The egocentric individuals who doesn't want anything good for our people. We will definitely get there. And so, my brother, I will say continue, because your lecture, we are getting it. If I say that we are not getting it, it means that I am lying to myself, not to anybody. I am telling myself lie. We are getting it. And indeed, a lot of souls are being delivered. People have gone weakened. Too many people has been disappointed and they fail along the line. And I want to tell you that your words, the lectures you have been voicing out, has been a nutrient to them. They began to receive strength. Some that are withering along the road, when they hear your voice, they receive from heaven. And the sun shines upon their life, and they began to receive the resuscitation. So, my brother, George ONYIBE, God is using you to do a tremendous work. Do you know that it is now that the real journey has begun? Because you hit it the way it is, and you tell us where it is supposed to be, how it's supposed to be, and how it's not supposed to be. Yes, that is the rule. I think maybe this is the next stage of the struggle. too many things have gone up and come down, gone sideways, and this stage is another stage. So we believe that this stage will also definitely and will also play its own role properly to get us to where we are going, because we have come a long way. Nina's on site doing their own work. BIAFRA Nations Alliance are on their own side doing their own work. Biafran de facto government are on their own side doing their own work. Every part of the body championing the actualization of Biafra they are on their own side doing their own work in their own best positive way, and not minding those who are playing the role of downfall. Those playing the role of Judas. They must be there. Whether we like it or not, Judas must be among the 12. And believe you me, 12 out of 12 we have only one. 11 is still in charge. And so when one is out of 12, I think 11 will continue. And I want to believe that the 11 that are still standing today, the 11 that are standing today in this journey, by the special grace of God, who was giving our forefathers the strength to establish what we are talking today, will also give us the strength to actualize what our father couldn't have. So that is what brought the answer Ojukwu gave to Obasanjo when he asked him, is he aware of this boy who began this journey he couldn't complete? And I told him that a father began a house and he walked from foundation to the winter level. If his son decided couldn't get it to fulfillment, we are their offspring, and we will definitely get it done, and we'll get it done well. It is quite unfortunate that our neighbors, our brothers, our fellow black brothers, the Yorubas, the Hausas, allow themselves to be used by the white people, by the British criminals, to dwindling, to impoverish us. This I want to believe that when you talk about Dubai today, everybody pointing on Dubai. I want to believe that the 90% of the resources in Dubai today is from Africa. All those criminals in Africa, mostly Nigeria, when they steal the money from here, straight away to Dubai. When this one steals money from Africa, straight away to Dubai. This is why the white man will like to insult us and say that Nigeria a burying ground. When the African man comes to white man land, when they die, they take them to Africa to go and bury them. This are the thing we allow them to say about us, because we old men. I feel the pain when you are talking, when you talk about these people. The article over 400 is almost 400 years. I feel the pain why you use that language. Person like Tinubu is not 600 years. I feel the pain. I know why you're saying like that.
Have to wear pampers. He's wearing diapers, and he's going to be our president, leading us to the grave for 2 years. And then youth like me, I say, hey, let's go Tinubu, Tinubuization. I don't know.
It's my brother. It is quite unfortunate. And like people like you, we are out there, and you are getting the less learned ones, and we are getting it. Because at first we were not getting it this way. We thought it was Tibo, and out of the whole Tibo, or could it be that the stage I think we are now is making
improvements. And by the special grace of God, as I used to say, He will definitely lift us there. Oh, whenever you relent, not minding the pains, not minding the pain. They are the nutrients. They are the strengths. Because when we have a target, we have not gotten to where we are going. And if there is no obstacle, we will not build ourselves very well. We will remember those days when we are going for a training. We discover that we set a lot of obstacles on the way. These obstacles are things that build us up, and so that if for adventure one day we come in contact with one obstacle, real obstacle, you will use the trained one to see how you can maneuver and have your own way and see where you can defend yourself out of, make a way out of what you are, the present situation you find yourself. So obstacles are there. They are there. Very soon now, the real game of election will commence. I want to tell you that I have my voter's card today. It is a courtesy of one of the BIAFRA leaders. If not, maybe by now I won't be in a position of editing PVC. Even though it doesn't work perfectly well in this kind of system we find ourselves in Nigeria. But what do? We must play along and get to where we are going. You understand? So if it were in the time of IPONG, destroy, kill these, burn them, burn your Nigerian passport, burn your PVC, if I burn all those things away, how do I get out? These are the kind of people we call leaders. Leading us to I don't know if it is Sambisa forest for destruction or into ocean for drowning. It is quite unfortunate, and our people are not getting it. But with your voice and voice of most faithful ones around that are still standing on the truth, we will definitely get it. But a lot of the truth are coming today. It is no more when we hear the voice of the no. It is only when after they have played a kangaroo game, they said kidnapped, Fulani have kidnapped a bishop, you see all of them carrying it because it is their game. When Nigerian army destroys any of the useless camp at or Sihitokwa, you don't see any of them talk about what you say is the Nigerian soldiers have done this one, Fulani soldiers have done that. You will see the real truth, but they will never comment on it. That is the problem. So thank God that we have a radio station like this, and we also have voices that are standing for the people, to relate to the people the real thing that is going on. And so that when you get yourself in your own community, you will know how to relate to them and discuss issues with them. I was telling you the other day that a man from ran away from his place, and he came to Makurdi to visit his own brother. How did you see what is happening in the East? The brother said, Nankani is doing well. He asked him, are you sure what they're saying? Because he was in the, he knew, he saw what has been going on, that it was our own brother that is causing the whole thing that is happening there. So when he starts narrating the whole story to his brother here in Makurdi, the guy was like, wow. But they have been hearing different things from the social media. They say, yes, that is what we hear from social media. A lot of things are going wrong. And the reality, the truth of what is going on is not being related to our people. What they're supposed to know is not being told, because the people behind it are still the same political elites Political elites are supposed to organize the people who have entrusted the fate of the region into their hands. They are the one destroying this region. It is what unfortunate. A dog, you put a sign on his or her neck, turn it up the sign you put on the neck of dog. It's very, very unfortunate. And we will continue on this. We will continue to believe in the truth, and we continue to listen to the voices like yours, that of Obieno, and the Ejiabani himself, the chairman of a de facto customary government. May God continue to bless you people. And because of us, some of us who are still believing in the truth, God will keep you for us. The eyes of the enemy will never see. They will continue to be blinded. See you. Anytime they took up a decision against you people, they will always fall inside ditches. This is my prayer for all of you. May God bless you. Good night.
Thank you very much, Mose Kenya, and good night from here. And of course, inching closer to the end of this program, I really appreciate all of you, people of conscience, who have called in this evening to lend their voice to Biafrans across the globe, and of course, Mazi Paul Okinkwo, Rosie Uchina, and of course, all of you who have called in. My brother Hamburg, I highly appreciate it. We must continue saying this truth. We must continue out avenues through which we can gain our freedom, becoming the author of our destiny. Very important. And of course, on this note, I will be signing off from here. You must be rest assured on this very platform, nobody will be allowed to save the next generation. You must be very certain of one truth. We will tell you every truth the way it is. Anything happening, we will tell you as far as it is necessary. And of course, in the coming days, a lot of changes will be on here, but then we must remain focused. Do not be a spectator. Look for Biafra Nation around you and join them. This is not the time to ratomatize anybody. This is the time to get informed. As I sign off from here, I appreciate the Almighty Creator and those who has made it possible that this platform is here today. The very instrument of salvation for the people of Biafra. On this note, a good night from here, and God be with all of us. Amen.
Yo, it's Mazi Benny J. Just a man from the beat. No. Together we go next.
I'm remembering Biafra when our people were murdered and the killers winning. In our freedom we believe in, yeah. Many years are gone by quickly. Years of tears are so rampant. And Biafra is united now. So we gonna fight this war. And so we say, we fight this. We gonna from we are murdered, we're brutally slaughtered. We are still united, we couldn't be divided. But whatever it takes, Biafra is still standing. We only moving forward, we depend on unity. Biafra is involved in every positive activity. We uphold our freedom, Biafra is our nation. Till the better days come, peace and prosperity. But whatever this year brings, no matter the weather, Biafra's gonna make it as long as we together. We hope we will stand or we ever be together. And you fucking government's gonna make us stand together. And so we say,